Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Storytime 101. And I hope everybody's doing okay and staying safe during this whole quarantine. Whatever. So on to the story I had. So this video is basically about two times where I almost died. So the first time I was at home, I was in Memphis. And I think it was a Saturday or either a Friday, because I'm not sure if it was a day when my mom was telling me to watch my brother and my sister when she was going to work or whatever. Because I know she came over there, she woke me up and, whatever I think. And then I remember my grandma also getting ready for work. So that's why I'm also thinking it was a Saturday, because she gets ready like in the afternoon, around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so my siblings, they were still asleep. A couple minutes go by. My granddad, I think my granddad walks in and gives him some candy or something like M&Ms. And while I was in there with them, of course, when you got little siblings, and if somebody gives them candy, if anybody else around and you just with the kids, of course you're gonna eat their candy. Like, come on out, like really? Because they had M&Ms, like I said, and so they was waking up. In the middle of them waking up, I was like, yo, I'm finna get some of y'all candy. And so I was eating it. I only had like 2 pieces, because in this third piece, now you like to catch candy up and throw candy up and catch it in your mouth, right? So I took it upon myself and did just that. And I think that was one of the retarded looking M&Ms too, with the sharp, rugged edges and whatever. So I tossed it up, I throw it, caught it with my mouth, I caught it, and I think it like slipped to the back of my throat, like, yo, my eyes started watering, I got so scared, and with me saying that it was rugged, I think it was like, I felt like it was like cutting my, like, yo, I thought it was gonna cut like the innards of my esophagus, and I was gonna bleed internally and just start coughing up blood. And the sad part is that I was in there choking around my little brother and my little sister, bro. I was like, yo, this cannot be it. This is not it. This is not it. Please, no. Not in front of them. Please. Surprisingly, I felt it go down into my stomach. You feel the food, you feel water going down there. I was like, I felt it like go down. It was a whole M&M. I was like, yo, I couldn't talk and every time I started talking, it was like scratching in my throat. So I felt like some of the hard parts of the candy still stuck in my throat. I was just scared that was gonna happen in front of my siblings, and I'm proud to still be here. The second story, so I took it upon myself that day. I think it was just me and my mom at the house. I was here in Atlanta. Me and my mom at the house, and I made breakfast. And I decided, I was like, you know what? I'll just have some hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. No, I ate a hard-boiled egg. And my mom was sitting on the couch, I was in the kitchen. I was just sitting up there, I was eating. Then when you eat a hard-boiled egg, the little piece in the middle is like really soft. So I was eating it, and it was like, I felt like yo, I couldn't breathe. Like, you know how dogs make that sound when they're like, bro, when I tell you, I was so scared. so freaking scared. My mom was looking at me like, yo, you good? You alright? And I was looking at her with tears just coming down my eyes, bro. I was like, never again. I'm still scared to eat hard-boiled eggs because I wouldn't want that to happen again. And scare my people like that. And a third way of how I could have died. This way, it was kind of scary because, okay, I was coming home from school and I was, and with having that disease, hypothyroidism or hyper, it makes you like, whatever which one I was at that point, it made me like super tired. I was coming home from school. We walked home from school that day. I was tired, bro. I didn't know. So I just fell asleep on the couch because I know my grandma don't really like when we fall asleep on her couch. So I fell asleep on the couch anyway because I was tired. I couldn't make it to my bed. We had bunk beds. And this is back at home in Memphis. I was in high school then. And so I was laying down asleep. Everybody wanted to go outside. They went outside. And I was still in the house with it. It was me and my big brother was still in the house. And a couple of us were still in the house. Of course, let me just say this. The little kids went outside and a couple of the older kids were still in the house. So my granddad, I don't know if he was coming back from somewhere or either walking back towards his room from the kitchen. And he's like, Tori, go, he was shaking me, he was telling me, yo, like, go get in your bed. So I went to my bed, and my mom was coming to wake me up. She told me the same thing. My mom was coming to wake me up from my bed. And was like, yo, go, hey, you need to get up, dinner's ready. She's like, girl, wipe your mouth. I was like, and I felt it again. I was like, yo, it's like super like thick, like mucus. I was like, okay, the heck? Then they was all telling me like, yo, your eyes wouldn't even close all the way when you sleep. Yeah, it took like a good 2 or 3 times for my mom to be like, yo, I'm finna take you to the hospital. And then my granddad took us. My granddad was the first person to see me foaming at the mouth while I was asleep. And while my mom came to wake me up for dinner, she also told me that I was foaming at the mouth. So that's when she decided she was going to take me to the hospital at that moment. And when we got there, the doctor was like, yo, she could have died in her sleep. And when I sat there, I was like, I'm just kind of happy that, not even kind of happy, I'm happy that I'm still here today to even tell you guys that, because when the doctor said that, I was like, yo, that could have been, that day after school, that could have been it. Ain't no meeting more college friends or moving away for college. It wouldn't be none of that. Meeting the college friends that I have now, you know, from Metro to Arkansas. I was like, yo, like, that's why right now it's like, I have to, now I look at it, I have to appreciate a lot of stuff and be grateful. Because my bad. Like right now what I'm doing is taking flashbacks, like, yo, like, of all the things that happened up until now, that would never even happen. From then up until now, if that would have been it, that would never happen. Whew. But yeah, those are my 3 stories. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways, yeah, those are my 3 stories of how I almost died. Google picture or something to put either here or here. And I'm putting these pictures here because the one with the when I was eating the egg, and the one where I was foaming at the mouth in my sleep, kind of linked to, well, not even kind of, but they linked to the reasons why I was choking on the hard-boiled egg and why I was foaming at the mouth. Show you the symptoms or whatever of hyper and hypothyroidism. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If so, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video, subscribe to this channel. Yeah. Oh, and 2 more things I want to remind y'all of. I just started doing a live stream for my favorite video game, which is called Outlast. I posted I think 2 of my last 2 videos are videos of Outlast, so y'all go and check those out. If you want a link to both of them, they will be in the description below. And under recent videos, let me know what else y'all want to see. Another thing I want to remind y'all about is that say it with me if you know it. If you look good, feel good, smell good, then trust me, what? You do good. Alright, everybody. I love you guys, and peace out.